folks. This is yet another edition of the Panther Fan Talk. I'm Eric, and with me, as always, on this beautiful 10-0 Sunday is Will.
Hey, what's going on? I'm here. He's there, coming to you live from somewhere. And that's right, we're this many. 10-0. And nothing could be finer, right? I know you want.
Yeah, 10-0 North Carolina.
I know you got some stuff to say to one Redskins fan in particular, but really the whole goofy fan base that's still trying to hang around here.
I just want to say, all I really got to say is 44-16, man. Like, you wanted me to talk after the fourth quarter. Well, here it is, 44-16.
So after the fourth, we could have started talking after the second.
That's all I got to say.
Oh, that's right. You did start talking after the second.
Oh, yeah, I was talking, when we finally started playing, but...
But, yeah, that was a dominant win. Obviously, the first quarter was dicey.
Yeah.
We had... I don't know, an interesting game plan coming out, and not a particularly good one, apparently. Even though they're two, scores minus the safety at the end, which we even beat the snot out of them with the safety, if that's even possible. We took the safety and still made them look stupid. But their two scores were two big plays, but it looked like we had some bad coaching coming out. Or was it just bad play? What do you think?
I think it's bad coaching, man. I don't see how you could put Colin Jones on Deshaun Jackson. I mean, what are we doing there? We got the number one shutdown corner in the league right now with Josh Norman. Deshaun Jackson's their biggest threat, and we put Colin Jones on Deshaun Jackson. I mean, that makes no sense to me.
I agree, and I think it was obvious with the fact that they had Norman on Garcon. Then they put him on Jackson. He followed Jackson around for a while. Then they put him back on Garcon. So it was clear they wasn't sure what to do with Norman. Maybe that was an effect of Charles Tillman being out. Maybe they were thinking he was going to go. Benet Ben Wickery, though, he had a really good game. Had the sack, forced fumble. Had, really played really well, but clearly we missed him in the slot on that deep ball early. We got through that, though, and we poured it on from, the start of the second through the rest of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was complete domination, into the freaking second quarter, man. Like, just complete domination. Our offense actually kept us in the game in the first quarter. And then from there, our defense was like, all right, I guess it's time for us to play now, so...
Yeah, pitched a shutout. Well, really, the defense only gave up one touchdown.
Yeah,
Special teams gave up a touchdown and a safety.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
They put 16 points up, but their offense put up 7.
Yeah.
Our offense, on the other hand, put up 403 or something like that.
It felt like it.
It was anytime we wanted to score. Obviously, we caught up the dogs in the third. I tweeted to Panther Nasty, or actually commented on his video, that I couldn't wait for the Redskins fans to leave in the third, and I imagine that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. Defensively, we were everywhere. What did we force? 5 turnovers?
5 turnovers, yep. Yep, to your boy HTTR, man. I told you Cousins was due. He had 3 turnovers on his own, 2 fumbles, and then that pick. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Y'all was riding pretty high on Kirk Cousins earlier, last week. So how y'all feel about him now?
Like I said before, haters gonna hate HTTR. So hopefully,
take the L back to Virginia, man.
Hopefully they're tuning back in and taking their lumps, like their team did for 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
I guess go ahead and jump into the game balls. Game balls offensively. Stewart played a great game, tons of yards after the first contact, but for me you got to go with Cam. Franchise record time, 5 touchdown passes, 4 in the first half. Came right away in the second half, hit Funches for his 5th, and at that point they're calling off the dogs. He could have had 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've been pretty much saying it every game. As Kim goes, so goes our offense, man, and 5 touchdowns. I mean, like I said, in that first quarter, that was kind of dicey for us. he still led the offense down the field anytime he wanted to. You know, we scored 2 touchdowns pretty easy. Then, the second quarter, it was just like, the floodgates open and we just, started playing together real good as a team. So, yeah, Cam Newton, game ball for the offense for sure. But honorable mentions to Funchess, who had his second career touchdown, and
64
Greg
yards.
Olsen had one, Ted Ginn had one, Jericho Cotchery had a good game. So, really
Stewart
all
had
our
a touchdown
playmakers.
catch.
But
Stewart had a touchdown catch. Then got the retarded call by the
yeah,
ref to go along with many retarded calls, including the one we're going to hear about the most, which was actually a good call. A dude jumps up, hits Olsen in the face on the catch. Clearly left his feet. It wasn't even like it was a hard tackle. It wasn't like the guy was falling to the ground. Olsen jumped. The other guy jumped to hit him in the helmet. So I don't want to hear that nonsense. There's no excuses this week for the Redskins.
yeah.
Spit those defensive game ball. What do you got?
I'm pretty much to the point like this big dude, man. I mean, everybody played great. Freaking Coleman played great. Luke Kuechly played great. Our defensive line got a lot of pressure on Cousins and forced a bunch of turnovers. Benet, like you were saying, played real good. Norman again, just shutting people down. I mean, I guess if you had to pick one, you'd probably go with Luke Kuechly. But I mean, I don't know. Just
Yeah.
any, mini, mighty, mo, and Earl end zones. I'm good with.
I agree. Norman was talking trash with Reed, and then ends up stripping him in the open field. Benet sack forced fumble again. Luke Kuechly forced fumble and a fumble recovery. Davis had a fumble recovery. I can't remember if he forced one or not, but tons of sacks. 2 by Addison. Short opened up the game with a sack. Yeah, it could go anywhere, but I'm gonna go with Luke. And yeah, another great game by everybody. Could really go to the entire defense.
Yeah, defense really played great, man. Like, into the second quarter. Like, the first quarter, well, like you were saying, that one big play was really going to want to hurt us. But
Yeah, that was it.
after that, we got collected, and freaking started, playing and shutting people down and looking like a 10-0 team that's very content for a championship, man.
So, I guess that's pretty much it. Heads up to everybody. At 100 subs, we're gonna have a giveaway. So, if you hadn't sub. We'll give more details in the future, but seem to be climbing up on that fast. Hopefully that keeps going. And check us out at Panther Fan Talk on Twitter, at Eric65 on Twitter, and check me out on Facebook, Will Camera. I'm oftentimes posting in Panther Nation Stand Up, as well as a few other groups. And as always, keep pounding. 10-0.
Dab on them folk.